Hello everybody, welcome back to the Daily Journal series. We're slowly working on collecting our corn and our milk for the upcoming Eevee event. Hopefully we have enough now. Another target is 189 milk and 261 corn. We're also working on slowly building up that ginger as well. That's taking a bit more time because I'm just running the Raichu for it. We're 3 milk away, 3 milk, and about 30 corn away. So I should have that by the end of the day. So after tonight, because I want to keep there. Well, when they hit that point, I'll probably swap the team around. Keep the Gardevoir on though. Energy is always good. But I can finally swap off these Eeveelutions that are contributing basically nothing to this week, and gets me on the team that'll actually help me with Snorlax strength on Old Gold Power Plant. Man, my brain just did a brain fart there. Maybe I could start overstacking a little bit. I'm not so sure if I want to. I'd like to go a little hard for this Eevee event, but it's not like the most exciting of events. I'm still contemplating if I use a good camp ticket or not. I think it's more valuable to save for something bigger. I didn't use one for Halloween. But hey, if you never use it, you never gain any value from it. So if it just sits in the box, then it might as well not exist. That's my game philosophy with a lot of the things in this game. If you never spend your Dream Shards, you're never going to get value from them. What's the point of holding on to them? If you never spend your main skill seeds, sure, you may make a mistake and invest in something you shouldn't invest in because you may turn around and catch something better. But if you never spend them, what are they doing for you anyway? They may as well not exist. So I had a mini debate with someone in the Pokemon Sleep Discord a while back about spending main skill seeds on a berry specialist, and basically my points came down to if you are premium and you have the main skill seeds to spend and you have a berry specialist that you run all the time, similar to my Raichus, then it's worthwhile to invest because you're running them all the time. You're going to get a lot of value out of the life of the Pokemon from those main skill seeds investment, even if they're not a skill specialist. And I think that's a valuable point about main skill seeds. But this one guy was like, nope, it should only go into skill specialist ever. Otherwise, you should hold on to them in case one day they release a new skill specialist that's meta defining. That way, you have skill seeds ready to go. And you know what? That's an interesting point. I can understand it, and I can understand the thought process behind it. I just like to use my resources. And it has led to situations where, like, it did take me a long time to level up the Entei's main skill, because I did invest in the Raichus. But I'm still not ashamed of that decision, because I know that I've gotten value out of it. Anyway, this morning we're not really seeing too much interesting. Is anything hungry? The Quaxly is hungry. And so is the Wooper. I'm not going to give the Wooper a premium biscuit. However, he is hungry, and I'd like to get a little more value out of my Poke Biscuits. So I'll toss him a regular one. Ooh, Mega Hit. That's getting the most value out of... Well, that's not quite the most value you can get out of it. Theoretically, you could feed that to a hungry legend, and that'd be the most value you could get out of it. Do I want to catch the Pichu? I think I'm gonna just do a regular Poke Biscuit on the Quaxly, because we're looking for Quaxly candies. Regular hit, regular crit. And then we're gonna purchase another Poke Biscuit. We're out of the premium ones, so we're starting to get into the more expensive ones. Come on, Quaxly, don't get hungry. Alrighty. Come on, bud. Oh, he's full. That was the risk I was taking, though. Oh well, next time we see him, we'll have another Quaxly to catch. I'm not too worried about catching tons of Quaxly, just because I don't need another Quackable. I would actually feel really bad if I caught a new one, because I've spent countless candies on the Quackable, and countless Dream Shards to level it up. I see it as meta defining almost if you can use the leaks right. So I caught a good one, a pretty good one, and invested in it. If I caught one that was better, that would just hurt, because at this point I really can't reinvest. It's definitely either the Pichu or the Quaxly here. I'm just thinking about what I would rather have personally, and at this point I'd rather have the Quaxly candy, so that's what I'm going to send out. That's how I think about it whenever I'm kind of up in the air about which one I want to send, if I think either could be good. Oh, still take it stake to the heart every time I see the Dream Shards and Research XP on this week. Hopefully I can start to turn that around though. Timid nature, that's unfortunate. This Wooper sucks. Which is oh my gosh. This is one that that wants a mint. I'll actually hold on to him because, okay, ABA. I like ABA. I've talked about ABA on the Wooper quite a bit. A lot of people think this ingredient list kind of sucks because they think Wooper needs to do mushrooms. Me personally, though, I have a mushroom specialist in my Gengar that is pretty much never going to be replaced because it is a fantastic ingredient specialist and berry specialist at the same time. However, the ABA list, I like it because it is a list that can pretty much, it can handle Curry Weeks on its own, making a very mid-meal, completely on its own, so you don't have to worry about ingredients for the week, especially if you have, decent stats on it. So, given that, I want to show off something. And, okay, for the record, I don't like the idea of mints. I don't want mints added to the game. But I'll still hold on to this guy, because now there's more of a possibility of mints than there have ever been. And it has to do with this video that Pokemon Sleep were sent out. I thought about making a news video on this, but I thought it was all too speculative to actually be worthwhile for a news video, because it's more just an entertaining video that the Pokemon Company sent out. Basically, it's a video with Sylveon, and it's a story, and a lot of people got really excited because I actually didn't notice this myself when watching this, but a lot of people said that behind the berry bundle they saw Turtwig's little grass tuft somewhere sticking up. Also, you notice there's Q1 in the background. But I also heard some people commenting that there were mints around on the ground somewhere. I did not see this myself, but if it is true, then it could be a tease to possible update in the future with mints. I don't want mints, I don't like mints, but I understand why they'd be tempted to add them. And if mints are added, then this is an amazing Wooper for that exact purpose, especially since he's got helping bonus. I love that sub skill, and if I could just change the nature on this guy, he'd be fantastic. So I'm just gonna name him Mint Man so that I remember which one. I'm not the best about nicknaming my Pokemon. Wow, Mint Man. Why is Mint Man banned? What? What? Okay, if anyone knows why that is it the word mint? Or is it that there can't be a space in their name? Nope, they're okay, that's weird. I'm trying to think why it would be banned. Anyway, Honestly, that one had such good sub-skills, it may be good even despite the speed of help down nature. Relax nature. Whatever. I believe that's like XP down, energy up. It's got double ginger that I like. Ooh, it's got... Man. This is something interesting. I have a friend who would be very jealous of me right now. Because I know someone who is hunting the Raichu so hard. So to see this is just absurd. I gotta... I mean, it's not worth reinvesting at all for me, because I've got so many good Raichus, but... I'd be a fool not to hold on to this. Because those sub-skills are... I mean, the only thing it's missing is helping bonus, really. Okay, calculator time, everybody. So, those of you that don't know, I have 4 Raichus. I have this one, which is very, very mid. Honestly, worse than this one, so... if I want the full Raichu experience... The problem is the full Raichu experience is kinda useless overall. This was the one that I need to really think through. It's definitely better than this one because the Adamant nature gives a 10% decrease to help time, or time between helps. Whereas the help speed M, or the help speed S that this one has over it, only gives 7%. But the fact that it comes online so much sooner... Alrighty. What is my luck this morning? Okay, and it's got double ginger, which I do like the double ginger. Especially more than the triple apple. We'll have to see kind of the balance out in the team building and stuff. Because I'm not sure I'll be able to make... Well, maybe I'll make enough apples with the Gardevoir aiding. Okay. If I get this... Even if I make this guy level 30. Just level 30. Berry Finding S. Help Speed M. Help Speed S. That is insane first 3 sub-skills, I guess, gotta say. Ingredient Finding M. I actually do like the Ingredient Finding M at level 75. A lot of people don't like that on Berry Specialists, but I think it's really good on the Raichu with the Ginger, because Ginger is just such a flexible ingredient, and on my account, I'm kind of lacking in a proper Ginger Ingredient Specialist, so to have a Berry Finder with this much help speed and Ingredient Finding M, that's just awesome. It's also got Energy Recovery up, which is also an awesome thing because it gives them just so much flexibility. I kind of I add the nature earlier, but it's not completely insignificant. 30,000 Old Gold Power Plant. We're looking at 44k. If I get them to level 75, which the calculator is just making predictions for, then the difference is about 6,000 a day. But this Raichu sucks. It's really just got Berry Fighting S and nothing else. So, it also has eggs at level 60, which I think is the worst option. I think you really want those apples and ginger because they are just so synergistic. They mesh well. They mesh so well together. So, to have anything else other than ginger at level 60 on the Raichu, it's not like a deal breaker. I mean, Raichu's a berry specialist, but I think it's nice to have the extras. So it might be a tiebreaker. And in this case, it's not even a tie. I mean, and if I bring all my Raichus to level 75 at Old Gold Power Plant, obviously my help bonus one comes out the weakest. Just because it's competing with other berry finders, but I think the calculator on the individual basis kind of undercuts the value of help bonus, so I'm not going to reinvest, and this guy's already level 60. It would be foolish to start removing him from teams at this point. Also, I'm interested to see, this doesn't matter at all, but female. What is it with the female Raichus on my account? I believe like all of them that I use are female. I know for a fact this one is. I know for a fact this one is. I say him a lot, but that's just because I don't get caught up in the Pokemon's actual gender. It's just something I've noticed as an interesting thing. But would you look at that, guys? This Raichu, level 75, 134,000, 50 ginger a day, because it has that ingredient finding M. That, like I said, not insignificant, especially paired with this. That's 93 ginger. That's absurd. In fact, if I pull up my my favorite infographic, 93 ginger is roughly 30 per meal. If I pull up my best friend of an infographic, and we can see that there are no meals that take 30 ginger a day. So, if I'm going for like the Zing Zap Spiced Cola, specifically, now here's where the Raichus may be limited. But if we're trying to make that Zing Zap Spiced Cola on a good camp ticket week, let's override this. See what are our goals. If we're trying to make this bad boy for 3 meals a day. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to make this in just the Pokemon rerun. I think we're going to have to do preparation, especially in the coffee department, because I don't think running the Vikavolt is necessarily worthwhile itself. But if we get this Raichu... Oh, I forgot to save the other new Pichu. Raichu 1, Raichu 2. Like, these guys are obvious. The new Raichu, level 60. Because I would level it up to that point eventually. Berry Finding has Help Speed, both tiers of Help Speed. Oh, I want to be accurate though, because I do plan to save it off of here. I'll actually leave it as a Pichu for now, because it's got Ingredient Finding M, and then Final Self Skill Inventory S. That I don't care about, but alrighty, this is the new Raichu, or the new Pichu, and we're going to export to Pokebox, and then we'll edit him up to be Raichu. Okay. Oh, whoops. I just saved him as a level 60 Pichu. Oh well, whatever. That's kind of funny. Okay, we're making plenty of ginger. See, but we're hurting on the apples here. I think that's worthwhile, because I can, first off, the Gardevoir gets added in. That adds a little bit more apples, which every bit helps. We're gonna say it's level 60 at this point, because in this theorized world, the Gardevoir being level, like, it would be there. We're lacking in 32 apples a day. However, something that really helps that out is my Quaquaval has... Huh? Where's my Quaquaval? I know he's in my box. What is going on? Oh wait, I made one of the most obvious mistakes. Okay, forgot that he's fighting type. He's got helping bonus, which is huge, and at this point he will be 60. Team of level 60 Pokemon. We're looking at 28 apples shy, 36 coffee. That is within the realm of possibility. And we're looking at, that's 64 ingredients a day. If we want to give clearance to make sure there's no RNG screwing us over, like 10 extra of those per day, that's 84 per day, which across the 7 days of the week, that's only 588 ingredients, and there's plenty of security there. So if we want 38 apples per day stockpiled, that's only 266. If we want 36 coffee, which actually we wouldn't need clearance on that because it's guaranteed to be exactly 36, because that covers the entire meal. So we'd only need 252 coffee. That's 518 ingredients to make this meal consistently. That is very potent. If we assume that it's an event week, because I'm using good camp ticket, and we assume that it's late game, and I get this Zing Zap Spice Cola to level 60, then that is 2.4 mil with basically no effort, aside from just a little bit of preparation ahead of time. That's assuming no island bonus as well, because I'm not logging to be at an island right now. If we assume 60% island bonus and go to Greengrass, 4 million. Would you look at that, everybody? Team that can reach Master 20 reliably for event weeks on Greengrass. That is an achievement right there. And the fact that this sort of thing is possible, and this is before taking into account any RNG aside from meal type. Meal type is the only bit of RNG here, which meal type is the easiest thing to force. If you're trying to force favorite berry, the odds of that are much more slim. Not impossible, I've done it before. But it's much more difficult than forcing meal. If you're trying to force... Actually, I think those are the only things you can force. Berry or meal. If you're trying to force both, then you must be a Mega Whale, because that's going to cost you a tremendous amount of easy travel tickets. And way more than the one per month. So, well, this is a very interesting find. I have very mixed feelings about it, because, my gosh, it's going to be powerful if I can level it up, but at this point, I have so many Raichus to invest in. Like, I don't know what the world is throwing at me. Let's see what it says for percentile. And caught as a Pichu, too, which is always good to see, since that means it gets an extra skill level, which I don't intend to invest skill seeds into it, but if I run it quite a bit, then it may just be worth... Wait, why am I can just import. Why don't I just import? But, yeah, I can always just, where the import button? Oh, there it is. Yeah, would you look at that, guys? But yeah, if I intend to use it all the time, which it likely would become a staple, especially with the double ginger and the ingredient fighting M, because that's like the one big thing that the health bonus Raichu has, is the fact that it's got health bonus and 2 tiers of ginger with health speed M. It would probably replace that Raichu for long-term teams, if not assisting it. But I mean, 1 in 1,719. That is absurd. I don't need this. Like, thanks, game, I guess. This is like the 12th best Raichu at level 30. That seems off, because Berry Finding S Help bonus is definitely better. But I bet Berry Finding S Help Speed M, but it's also missing Nature here. 12th best? Berry Finding S and Help Speed M give the 12th best right away. At level 50, it's number 109. We're looking at triple digits out of numbers like 84,000 for calculations. Well, I'm sorry to make anyone jealous who's looking for the Raichu, because I'm not really looking for another Pichu. Like I said, I have one friend in particular that I know is going to see this video and want to strangle me. I know he watches my videos, and he's a friend that I had before I made the YouTube channel, before I really got involved in the community. And I know that he is hunting a Raichu, and I stumbled upon this without even really trying. So I'm sorry to that friend. Here's your shout out, man. And I am so sorry that you are dealing with what you are dealing with Pichu and Pikachu. I know that you're at like almost 40 Pikachu catches. Because you're pushing Berry Finding S Help bonus, double gold skill territory. I'm not even there with either of them, and I'm getting stuff like this. Oh, man. What is it at level 75? I just want to see. The calculator's probably not going to like it because it gets more apples. And Wait, no, it gets more ingredients overall. Apples and ginger. Which ginger, powerful ingredient. I don't have a meal plugged in, right? Because that might be giving it more... Okay, no, I don't. Which means ingredients should just be weaker than berries. In this regard, especially at level 60, level 75. Gotta love the calculator. I really do love this app. Thank you to all the people that make Rain on X. It's a fantastic tool for figuring out the game. And if you are into the game at all, I highly recommend learning it. Anyway, while that is calculating out, we're going to move on a little bit. But my gosh, what luck. What luck this morning. Already getting a little bit more corn. We just need 3 more milk. Come on, Evolutions. I know you can do it. And then I'll be free of them. Maybe I'll swap out one of them already. Just to try and get a little more strength. I'll swap out the Flareon, because the Flareon isn't really that good for anything aside from its skill procs. So running it for its milk is kind of an oddity. It's just because I don't have much else that produces milk. And we'll let the Espeon handle the last little bit. Since it's also got helping bonus, which, well, I don't think it's got helping bonus until 50. And we'll make another meal here, because it's surpassed noon now. I don't even think I showed the first meal I made. I almost just made limber corn stew. We're not making very powerful meals in this account. We're building up ginger, so we're building up all that jazz, so we'll just do 10 apples. The Pokemon can use it. This is gonna be the saddest crit in the world. Woo! It's about 1/10 the strength that I can reach for basic meals when I'm actually trying for dishes. I'm just processing the practicality of that Pichu, guys. Like, it's amazing, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's... Ugh. It almost frustrates me, because I'm like, I need to... Do I invest? Do I invest in a third Raichu? I get my old gold power plant team to be the most jacked team in the world. Let's see. If I just do my... This could lead to a funny thing where I could have literally 5 Raichus. But, Raichu 1... And I'm still letting the calculator run in the background. Raichu 2. Come on. Raichu 3. This is the one that we're looking at for long-term investment, because it's got the adamant nature with the berry finding us level 75. And then new Pichu. Wait, no. In this case, we'd probably remove this Raichu for instead the new one. Come on. There we go. I love that he's level 60 in my box because I messed up. If we're getting them to level 75, then let's pretend they're there. Because that's the only way that this one's worthwhile anything. And we're running Gengar. Come on, buddy. Wait, is this production comparison or team analysis? I went into the wrong tool. Okay, gotta redo that. Let's throw together another team. Actually, we already have the team here. Just with slight edits. So, I don't remember when I put this together. I must have been hypothesizing something. I think this was my berry base. What the? Okay. Hello. Okay. Desserts. Okay. Strength multiplier. We're just gonna close out of that. Maybe I do need to rebuild it. My computer stopped sounding like it's on fire, so it's probably done with the calculation. It is 99th percentile, 1 in 294.95. So definitely worthwhile on the investment. It's just, do I need another Raichu? And if I don't have anything else to throw Pikachu candies at, then I guess this guy gets to sit in the back seat a bit longer, because he's not good until level 75. One day I will have him there. But the question is, if I'm going to Old Gold Power Plant, running these guys, and... Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out... Huh? Okay, it just doesn't want me to do desserts on them. That's weird. Is it probably... It's probably because it's on the T-Time Quartz goes. But with this idea, we're going for Neroli's T. I'm plugging in for level 60 because this is like hypothesizing the strongest I can get. Will it let me go to desserts now? Hey, it will. Okay, that was very bizarre. There's a right balance here. There's more apples than necessary. Swapping this guy off is gonna change that balance up a little. Actually, wait, no, it won't, because we're swapping off the one that already has Ginger. Perfect. So if we're looking at, instead, this Pichu, and we make him a Raichu, obviously, because that's just far better. It's the right amount of Ginger, a little bit. We're looking at 4.16 mil versus the help bonus one. 4.17 mil. Wait. At level 60, the help bonus one is better? This is where unintuitive things happen, guys. I tell ya, help bonus is tremendously powerful. This dude doesn't even have help speed M, he just has the nature making up for it. Berry Finding S instead of help bonus. And if I make them, like I said, 4.17 mil versus this guy as a Raichu. We'll even make him have 1,000 hours slept, because at that point he probably would. 4.16 mil. Wow. Don't underestimate help bonus, guys. And always run your calcs. But I will give him a bit of a benefit of the doubt, because I know berries become more important the higher the level gets, because berry value is impacted by level. So 4.45 mil on the help bonus guy versus 4.41 mil. Wow, is that... Huh. Okay. So then the real question isn't necessarily, do I reinvest for... I could replace the Adamant one. If I replace the Adamant one instead... Okay, so we're looking at this guy at level 75. And then if we replace the Adamant one, that's gonna... We have plenty of apples already. Honestly, it may give us a more balance. So for this, we're looking at plenty of all three ingredients for that Neroli's Tea. 4.35 mil versus... What was the other one? I think significantly better than that. It's just a matter of, will I get this guy to level 75? That's a long ways away, but it is significantly better. So for the long term, this is better than the one that I just caught. But this one's already active. It's already online. I mean, even at level 30, if I just drop this Pichu in at level 30 as a Raichu, and I do have a spare Thunderstone to spend. I don't know where I got it. I think I got a bundle a while back that had it from like the Raikou week when they released a bundle that was like an Eevee Incense, a Thunderstone, a few other things like that. But even at this point, it's 57k at level 30, which is like not bad. I mean, if we compare that to what we're running for most of the Pokemon, most of the Raichu's life, I mean, it's at level 36 already. It's already better than what this Raichu can do. 48k. So, like, most of its life, it's going, or for a long portion of its life, this Raichu is going to be, the Raichu that I just caught is going to be better. Once I sleep with it for 50 hours and fully evolve it, it would be better. Gosh. Because 48k, and then if I make it instead level, let's say it's 25. Let's say I don't even get that second ingredient. Versus 49k. I should get to level 25 and evolve it fully. And it's already better than what I'm working with on the other Raichu when it's level 36. Gosh, that Lake Came Fairy Finding S just hurts it. And it is more ginger. Well, I'm sitting here contemplating just over what I should do. This is kind of long-term planning, honestly, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But I'd love to be able to reach those high highs on Old Gold Power Plant. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to think through. But if you've enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment about what you think about the Pichu I caught and what you might do with it. Because yeah, it's great, but it's missing the broader context of I don't need another electric berry finder. I caught it to be candy, to feed to my other Raichu, but now it's like I can't candy this. If you've enjoyed, please leave that like, subscribe, comment down below, and I thank you guys, sincerely thank you guys for watching. Goodbye now.